Hello guys. So today I want to do a little video, quick video, to talk about something not personal because it's still golf related, but yeah, the fact that I'm scared, something like that. Where because I don't do that much talk video like this, maybe I need to give you some background, which I wanted to I want to I wanted to become a pro, a golfer pro from a very long, a bit of time now. I started golf somewhere 20 years old, even though I already did some before that. I was actually, I never really practiced that much before 20 years old. Then at 20 years old, for some reason, I started taking golf more seriously and really basically I was almost starting from scratch, but I became really good really quickly. Actually, I scored my first round on the bar on practice round at almost a year after I started and so on. And so I always wanted to become a pro athlete and so on. And this was, I don't know why, but for me, I was the Olympic Games and the idea of winning big tournament. This is something that really drive me. I don't know why. There is something in it that I'm striving, and also the relentless pursuit of perfection is something that is inherently something I like to do. And so after I think 1 year and so maybe 2 years, I started thinking maybe I can do something with it. Maybe I can do it. I know the challenge is going to be tough. I know this is going to be almost impossible. I started at 20 years old, except for Greg Norman. I think that started at 18, something like that. Don't hold me on that, but I think that's something like that. Um, all players that make it to the top of the ranking world, because if I do it, this is not just to become pro. I want to nail it. I want to become the best player in the world. This is the way I do. I need challenge that are almost. It's like I want challenges that are so difficult that I'm almost certain to fail. I don't know why, but for me that's just the way I was, the way I think. Thinking big is just something I do. So anyway, I started thinking, okay, maybe I'm going to go for it. Let's go. Let's do it. And so I started training more and more on the side of my engineering school, where actually I was there just because I was good in math and physics, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life except this passion that I had for golf, that I have for golf, um, really was taking more and more place in my life, to the point where I was actually skipping half of the courses of my school to actually just train on golf, and it reached a point where I decided, you know what, I'm going all in. I just quit. I just quit school and so on, and I go for it. I put a lot of stress on my parents because I didn't really ask them if they wanted me to do, if they did accept for me to do that or not. But so yes, I want it there. And so I started training more and more, to the point where actually I was way overtraining. I think a lot of people, where they are becoming pro, they think that I have more time, so I need to train more. I need to train a lot more. But no, 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 no. Recovery is part of training, and if you are just training all the time, you will burn out. And also, that was the stress that I was having, because Of course, I was training too much. That's a big key takeaway. Way too much. I was too tired, and because I was tired, I wasn't able to perform. And also, uh, that's because I knew, I knew if I wanted to make it to the top, I couldn't take the normal path. I couldn't. There is a linear path that if you start young, you can do it. This is very easy. This is not easy, but you're getting there gradually over time. And this can bring you, if you work hard, you are or, with the right person around you and so on, you can make it to the top if you never give up. But I was too late. 20 years old, can't make it. Maybe I was going with a linear way. Maybe 50 years old, when it's time to actually go to the senior tour, I will be able to be ready. But that's not what I want. What I want is go to the European Tour, PGA Tour, and compete in my prime 30s, low 40s maybe, and really compete and win, especially the Masters. Masters is one of my big dreams. It's near my birthday. It's like Rafael Nadal, you know. It's something special for me. And so one of the things that make me actually not perform well was I was taking the exponential way. And the issue with the exponential way is actually you're spending most of the time not getting any result. 90% of the, let's say you're getting result after 10 years. For the first 9 years, you're not going to see any fucking result at all. You're just grinding. And this is a path I took. So, and only now, I think I'm close to the 90% in terms of timeline. And I start getting the compound effect of my training. I don't get the result yet, but I feel that it's getting closer and closer to explode. But what happened is simply I wasn't performing. I quit my engineering school. I wasn't performing. That puts a lot of stress on my parents because they wonder what he's doing with his life. He's going nowhere. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's going to throw his life away, and so on. And this caused me tremendous stress. Tremendous. More than any competition I've done. And so the issue was I knew the path I was taking, the path I am on, that is a path where I should not expect much result until the end. And I was comfortable with that, but how can you explain that to your parents? And so I was going to competition, trying to perform anyway, trying to do my best, but I wasn't able. And also, as I said, the competition in terms of stress was here. But the stress that actually I felt, having my parents being anxious about my future and so on, that was extremely anxious for me. And so I was going into competition like my life depended on it. And actually it did, a little bit. But yeah, so I was tired, I was overtrained, I was stressed out, and the result was very simple. I burned out. I completely burned out. And what happened after that is I stopped golf. Just stopped. For, I would say, almost 6 months. During these 6 months, I think back about the situation, about what happened, and so on. And really, So I got back to my engineering school, and my plan was, okay, I need to be financially independent if I want to continue on that path, if I want to actually become pro and reach my dream and achieve what I want in my life. First, I need to be independent of my parents, because this is just too much stress for me. I cannot do what I have to do while stressing about my parents being stressed about me. This is as simple as that. And so that's why, first of all, I needed to recover. And 6 months was the very minimum of burnout. And the only thing that actually protect me from a full blown out burnout, and I actually never recovering from it, was meditation. Meditation saved me. As simple as that. And so this is what I did. I came back to my engineering school. I finished my studies. During this point, I slowly got back to golf, and this is actually when I started this channel. I started recording my training, posting it, and so on. And this is actually the hero's journey. If you don't know what it is, go check it online. But this is my hero's journey, where I start training back. I finish my engineering school. I get back a job that make me independent of my parents. But then this was a question of time. I need more time to train, to do what I want, to make those YouTube videos and so on. And so the goal when I got back to my school was to actually get financially free from my job, so I can own my time and do whatever the fuck I want, which is primarily golf. And yeah, so this was really that, getting back, doing more and more golf, also really focusing on enjoying it, because when I burned out, that was really, I was training because I had to and not because I was enjoying it, which was a very big mistake. Never do it. Always have your desire to train, your desire to do things driving you forward rather than the opposite. You will just crash if you do that. You will burn out. And yeah, so I got better and better. I trained more. I didn't do a golf course. You can look at the timeline of my channel. I didn't go golf course for a while. I think maybe I spent 2 years without going on the golf course. Easily, almost 3 maybe. Then I got back to the golf course, I think in 2020, probably just after the quarantine, maybe I had. And so I keep getting better and better, and now I'm reached the point where, as I said in the beginning, I'm scared. Some, let's say, post-traumatic PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. So yes, so something like that. I don't know, but well, now it's time. I'm getting better. I start getting results. I should start competing again, and this is what scares me. That's just scared me to death to do it. But yeah, now that was also the Dunning-Kruger effect. Before, I was just too confident and didn't have the level. Now I'm not confident, but I have the level, so I need to get myself out and so on. But so currently I'm working on some stuff. I need to stabilize my financials to be able to actually do that, or to not get back to my job, because I quit my job in February. I have a real estate investment that is going on, and I need to finish, and also trying to generate other sources of income, like this YouTube channel. I really like it to grow to the point where it can help me in my journey of becoming achieving my dream. And so yeah, so I need to focus on that, but I keep training. I keep moving forward. Things are really moving in the right direction. For the first time in a very, very long time, my swing is stabilizing. And so, even if I'm scared, I'm going to do it. But I leave myself the rest of the year. Until the end of 2022, I keep on going. That way, just okay. But starting 2023, this is my commitment. I'm saying to you, I'm saying to me, I'm starting competing again. I'm so scared just saying that. But yeah, 2023 is the year I get back on track. My goal is going to be a scratch player. I'm going to compete to do that, and we'll see if I'm able to become scratch player fast enough before the end of 2023. So if I'm able to do that before summer 2023, then I may consider trying to go for the card in order to become pro. So yes, I'm scared as shit. Because if I go down this road, this means I come back to all the things that make me very suffer a lot in the past. But I also need to accept that I've moved forward. I'm not the man I was, and that actually I can really I can do it. I will never give up. I gave up every single day of a lot of time. But each time I ask myself the same question all the time. What would you do if you stop? And the answer was always the same. I would just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. So even if I'm scared, I'm just gonna do it. Because I will never give up. That's simple. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time.